Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to this stream of Crusader Kings III, where we are playing as the Kingdom of Frisia. And in case you had forgotten what happened last time, we went to war with Lotharingia and managed to take Brabant from them, which we have now done. One of my vassals did manage to take this duchy area as well, which is the Duchy of Westphalia, which is rather good. So Frisia as a whole is expanding. However, we are now at war with Gardariki. And the reason for this war is because A, they have some territories here which I would quite like to control, and I've just realised I have an army rushing away. Probably should have taken these two first. Oh well. Because they are currently fighting a war for their territory in Ireland, so I'm hoping that their armies are just miles and miles and miles away, which will give us some time to go and siege down their stuff. I have also just noticed that we are at war with Estonia again. So the former king of Sweden, who probably hates our guts by now, is in this war, and he does have an additional number of soldiers, so they have 6,000, we have 4,000, meaning that we could probably do with summoning a couple of mercenaries. And I think I'm going to do that now. And we could probably also do that. Oh no, we can't. We're not fighting pagans, unfortunately. So, is there anybody that we could hire? We can get the Flemish band, they're quite cheap. Huzzah! The band of Helavia, which is 300 horsemen. Can we get the Saxon steel bearers? Of course we can! However, the steel bearers are actually low quality at the moment. Huzzah! So it kind of looks like some of their special units aren't... Oh no, they are back. Why are they such low quality? Oh, because their knights are freaking awful. 062. Ugh. What was the other group? It was the Stout Horse, these guys. They have a 977, that's slightly better. And this guy's a Reaver. He's good at raiding, though that's not really what we're doing. Although hostile county attrition would be a good change, especially because we're going to be fighting in Russia. Also, Red Octobear, thank you very much for the gifted subs. Always massively appreciate those gifted subs. So, Gelando, Lord Steiner, Spoonie, Bijukes, and John Nintendo. Congratulations on the gifted subs, courtesy of Red Octobear. Thank you for that. Is that a new home? Because it's great. It's good, isn't it? I like it. Slightly muffled. I can lift up the helmet. No, that doesn't work. Yeah, just have to deal with it, I'm afraid. But yes, it is slightly muffled. I'm trying to speak a bit louder. Louder! But, nah, it's too cool not to. So, what are we doing? We are checking to see if there's anybody else that we would like to hire. Stout Horse, I think, is going to be too expensive. They're actually like 50 gold more than the Steel Bearers. Why? What are you paying for? Steel Bearers have the same number of troops, more or less. In fact, they even have even more of the special forces. That's weird. Well, I think I'm going to go for the Saxon Steel Bearers again, because I really like this group. So we're going to go ahead and hire you. And then the Steel Bearers we will have attacking Arnhem and Groningen, and then we will send you over to Russia as well. Okay, let's do this. Looks heavy. It is kind of heavy. I definitely don't want to wear this long term. It definitely puts a bit of strain on the old neck. And also makes it very, very difficult to actually drink anything. Because I don't want to chip my tea. Tea mug, not literally chipping tea, because that's just weird. The Waki Reformation. Oh, so the Wakists have managed to reform. High King Umar, a prominent figure amongst the Wakists, has gathered every Wadad in the land to discuss their beliefs and establish an official doctrine for the pagan faith. The Waki Wadads are encouraging cooperation and tolerance even towards non-believers, and many ancient superstitions and mythical stories have been canonized in the official doctrine. The burgeoning movement has decided not to instate a religious head, preferring instead to let each Wadad determine what teachings are appropriate for their own talu. So this is Ajuran. The organized Oromo Somali faith. And you've got this. Nope, that's culture. You've got this. There we go. Communal identity. Conversion speed in counties of the culture. Promote culture speed in counties of your faith. Conversion speed in counties of a different culture. So they want to culture convert and then they can convert religiously. Same faith opinion, plus 10. That's good. Sacred childbirth. Mothers are less likely to die in childbirth. Children are less likely to be sickly or stillborn. Plus 10 fertility. And then sanctity of nature increases the construction costs, increases popular opinion, and then also advantage in jungle, forest, and taiga. Isn't taiga like tundra? How is that going to help the Wakists? Because they are down here. Waki and Waki. So old Waki is the same. So what have they actually changed? Nothing. That's not fair. Players aren't allowed to reform by changing nothing. They have to change something. Unless it's an event which makes that appear or something. I don't know. Also, Coptics down here and here. Cool. How many months of subs do you need to drop to see you stream in full steel armor? A lot. Steel armor is not cheap. Like, this alone was about $100. A full set of steel armor would probably set you back, what, $1,000? If not more. I mean, it actually doesn't move around that much. But part of the problem is I haven't done the straps up. If I have the strap, then it actually fits a lot better. And the padding is good. It actually has a fair amount of it. Don't know if you'll be able to see. Oh no, there is a big light. Ugh. So it has like a full inner rim bit, which is done up with another strap, so you can adjust its tightness. It's just that I'm not used to wearing it. And you can also get a version of this that has the chainmail backing, but that's seemed unnecessary, and it would also make it very difficult to wear this with a headset, so I could actually hear. Like right now, my headset's just on my desk, but I do have the smaller like ear things. Anyway, I am sieging stuff and fighting stuff. War! How's a big Jewish blob in Eastern Europe doing? I think they're still around. Yeah, Cabarite's very healthy looking. In fact, Cabarite might even be able to monopolize on the fact that we're about to do some damage to Gardariki. I hope we don't do too much. If this war could be a nice quick one, that would be great. And actually, making it into Ersteru will make it more stable, I hope. Also, one other thing I just wanted to check, because I realized I could see it, is this. So they're about to get Casus Belli, but they're still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 technologies away from the next tech level. They're also able to get war camels, which is interesting. They've already got mountain skirmishing. Cool. Mountain skirmishing can recruit horn warriors as men-at-arms, and they are working towards getting camels. Meanwhile, we can't even get the skirmishers. They actually have an additional technology than we do. And they can also get longships. They need to have more counties, more Somali counties in Northern Europe. And 40% of their counties need to be in Northern Europe in order to get longships. But this would be kind of an interesting challenge, is to try and grab as many of the cultural technologies as you can. Elephantry. Is that the note we can... Sweden has elephantry? What? I should have stayed Swedish. And the Finns have forest warfare. That's a unique one for them. The Danes don't have any special ones. They have West African canoes. Huh? Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, the mountain skirmishing is a special one for them, just like forest warfare is a special one for you. We don't have anything like that. Nothing at all. Okay, something's making my nose itch. Ugh. Just take that off for a second. The hair tends to get all messed up when I got the helmet on. Hopefully that holds it in place a bit better. What needs to happen that a crusade to the Holy Land can take place? Well, the Norse don't really care about the Holy Land. It's not their Holy Land. It's the Catholic Holy Land. We have no holy sites in that area. It's irrelevant to us. In terms of actual crusades, the ones who are probably the most likely... Oh no, Insula can't crusade. They're not warlike. So what needs to happen is the Catholics need to actually get their fervour up. And the way that they would get their fervour up is by stop losing territory. Which might actually start happening soon. Because Insula is consolidating. Orthodox might still come after. The Maldesian, I think, have been more or less wiped out. Except, I guess, in Italy. Oh, Aquitaine's back. Waldesian Aquitaine. Interesting. There's Gardariki down here, I just noticed. Interesting. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. We're fighting a war. Two sorts. There are regional texts that appear for everyone, but only if you have enough provinces in the area, and there are other cultural texts that depend on your culture, so everyone can see long boats or elephants or camels, but they can only get them if they control those areas of the map. Gotcha. After a week, are we still in love with CK3? I am still getting used to it, though. I mean, there are still a lot of things which I would like to understand a bit better about it. Like attrition. Oh, there's Novgorod's army. Gardariki's, rather. That's quite a few troops, but we're about to arrive at their capital. So I think that their other war just ended, and then they raised levies again here. Ginevra just got improved. Cool. And now we're going to start attacking them. Sway, the good Jarl. While hosting lords and ladies, the realms near and far, some opportunities to portray my spy master, Jarl Elskild, in a good light have presented themselves. My lord, pray tell, what's the most elegant person you have heard of? Jarl Elskild, no doubt. Now I wonder if their armies are going to turn around and come back after us. We should be able to siege these places down pretty quickly. 1% attrition, that's pretty standard. And then part of this is going to be, can we siege down Arnhem in time? We should get rid of the recently disembarked penalties soon. Novgorod. That's not Novgorod, it's down there. Coach comes of age. I'm proud to see my daughter no longer as a child, but as an adult. Come to truly understand its uses. She now knows a lot more ways to get what she wants. Most importantly, she's highly aware of the political implications of what she wants. So she has become an intricate web weaver. So it's not quite as good as the elusive shadow. You are impatient, forgiving, and wrathful. Forgiving is actually sinful? Oh, why? Why is that considered simple? It is. I don't know why. Well, we're not allowed to forgive our sins. Or forgive sins. Illegal. But we do need to get her married. That is one thing that we should probably look to do. So, who would be good? Chieftain of Memel. Let's see who's going to be good alliances. The Ealdom of Scorner. Or West Francia. Or Vermandois. I kind of like the idea of Scorner. Let's betroth you to them. Quick albinos. Alright, let's do that. And in fact, I am going to call in my allies for this war, if I have any. Call allies to war, here we go. Carinthia. And Jarl class. Excellent, done. So we've called both of those in. And they should help us with Gardariki, who's down here fighting in Arnhem. Damn it! I knew I was going to get distracted. I'm going to need you to run away somewhere else. Let's say Middelburg. Well, at least we know that their army is rampaging down here. We have just taken their capital. So next up, let's get Viangi. And the supplies up here are awful. We have 15% advantage right now. Concerned for my current war, my friend Jarl Alfred has paid out of her own treasury to aid the war efforts. Oh, thank you. I lose 14 stress and gain 75 ducats. Sweet. I mean, one thing that I could do is raise a second mercenary company, especially if they're going to split their armies like this. We have the money for it. Well, I mean, this is the war goal, so the more of this that we take, the better. And they're really going to need to come back and defend against that. So you know what? We're going to send you... Well, we're going to let you replenish a bit more. Hang on. Stay there. Replenish. It's fine. I'll just keep flicking between you. Because your siege is almost done. We are very good at sieging. It doesn't look like they're planning to go offensive, though right now they are just replenishing at the moment. Which is fine by me. Alright, that's that taken. Let's now go for Novgorod. Let's go for Tikvin while we're there. Do I want to sail? Oh, it's only 1, 2, 3 places. Shouldn't take a huge amount of time. And they're sailing off. So let's also sail and meet them up in Novgorod. If they're leaving. Actually, let's stay here. We'll keep you guys here to siege down Arnhem. And see if they return or if they leave somewhere else. 4,600. How many do we have? 4,400. And we are going to lose men to attrition. Yeah, they're returning home. I think I am going to recruit a second group of mercenaries. Perhaps something a bit cheaper. Hunter Guard. 790 men. I mean, that's enough to siege with. Yeah, let's hire you. Then the Hunter Guard can start sieging. And you can start sailing. Although you're going to be a fair ways behind. Over to here. That's probably a better move. Okay, I like it. We're forcing them to split their forces now. Oh no, they've come back. Hold your horses, they're coming back. Which is allowing me to just keep on taking more stuff. Fine by me. So they're landing next door to where we are now. So let's back you off to here. And see if that changes their minds. Or if they're just going to hang out over here. Yeah, see, they're chasing us now. Trying to catch the archer. Now they're going back out to sea. They probably can't see where they are. We're just going to keep on playing with them. Be like, I really want Arnhem. And they're clearly wanting to fight pretty hard to stop us getting Arnhem. And just keep on threatening it. It's fine by me. Let's send you to there. And then you can come to Novgorod. Oh, they're hostile. Have to come to this crossing. Well, no I don't. I can go that way. They're coming back again. They're coming back again. Time for us to back off. Run away! Run away! Nina, Nina, Nina. Oh, they're out of supply. I bet that's their problem. Because, yep, that would be a problem. You are going to be disembarking for a while. 3, 2, 1, 0. Alright, let's go and attack them. Reinforcements coming in. They do have another army up here. That's going to be the Estonians, who are apparently trying to siege some of this stuff back again. What are the Russians doing? The Russians are fighting against Berkulo. Who is this? Utrecht. Why is Utrecht in... Well, Utrecht is probably interested in this because Arnhem... No, Arnhem's part of Hilders. allll has just decided to raise her forces and start fighting these guys. Fine by me. Okay, a glorious victory. Let's move the Saxon Steelbearers down here. Do we want to be fighting the Estonians? Yes, because they're retaking the capital. And you lot just lost a battle, so I don't know where exactly you're running to. Mustani! Thank you very much for the 12-month resubscription. Very much appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Congratulations on earning those wings, and thank you very much for all the work you do as a moderator behind the scenes as well. Really appreciate that. It's always a pleasure having you around. So thank you, Mustani. There are certain sins and virtues for each religion, not faith, but religion, which are unamendable. For the Norse, they are brave, vengeful, wrathful, and sins craven, forgiving, and deceitful. Interesting. Can I even see in a game like this? Yeah. Like, the eye bits are quite big. It's not too bad. Now, are my allies going to go and help against the Estonians, or am I going to need to go and do that myself? How long is it going to take you to get up here? How many of them are there? 1,400. I would rather you walked. Might need to take the city again, but so be it. Oh, you're fighting in Carinthia. I see. And we've got some massive allies coming down here. This is Jarl Class from Skåne. Right, we called Skåne in. I forgot about that. Skåne's coming in with another 5,000 men. So we've got 11,000 against their 5,800. We have ever so slightly escalated this conflict. Just a bit. Just a little bit. We'll be able to beat that army, but I don't think we'll get here in time. So we'll just need to re-siege the capital down. So be it. Alright, they're sailing off, leaving me to take Arnhem with the small army. Oh no, they've turned around. Are they coming back for Arnhem now? Ah, damn it, they are. Do I want to risk waiting here to siege this? Or not? 25th of May. They are going to have pretty hefty penalties when they're getting off the ships. Oh, I see. You're actually fighting Utrecht. Oh, that's Lotharingia. Lotharingia is fighting Utrecht. Okay. I don't know if I want to risk this. 17 days remaining. Because they're coming. Alright, first battle is joined. They've got 1,000 men left. They've already lost 1,000, so they did reinforce, but we are crushing their army. Absolutely obliterating that one. Okay, so Estonia's not a threat. And they are fighting here. No, man! That's got to be a day. I think I was a day late, and yeah, this army is dead. Rialas has come of age. All efforts come to naught, however, so he has had actually a terrible education. That's unfortunate, because that's my current heir. So I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to support you or the younger Rialas, who does seem to be doing a bit better. And in fact, Poznik needs an education. You have no guardian. You should have a guardian. And now that I'm free to educate again, we can do that myself. You are rowdy, so that's going to be martial or intrigue. Your martial skill is very good. Intrigue base 3, martial base 3. So they're both base 3. I generally don't like teaching people intrigue. So I think I'm going to give you a martial education instead. And then Rialas, you are going to need to get married. So you're currently the designated heir. I don't know. Well, we need to get you married regardless. So, for you, I think I'm going to go for stats, particularly stewardship. I would like you to have an age difference of at most... Well, let's see if there's any within 5 years, and then we can choose 10. She's just honest and compassionate. She actually sounds really good. Terrible intrigue. So we are going to be particularly susceptible to murder. But that 20 stewardship sounds amazing. She's currently ill. Ambitious, temperate, and just. I mean, that's also a good combination. Not as good as stewarding, but replaces it with learning and intrigue. And your education was diplomacy. You still suck at diplomacy, although that probably hasn't recalculated. You gained a point of diplomacy. Really? Bodlill's quite good. She's intelligent. She's only 15. She hasn't been fully educated, and she's just. And an alliance of Mercia. And she's Norse. Oh, it's definitely her. I don't lose any prestige. They gain 600. Fine. Yeah, that's an amazing match. Okay, cool. So this army probably is going to be dying, but let's have you trying to run away to Middlework. Run, 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 run. Early battle phase. Don't lose yet. Don't lose yet. That's a destroyed army, I think. Yep. Bugger. We were like a day away. That's really irritating. However, we kept hold of their capital, so not all is lost. And we do have our armies coming in. We're at 38%. So your armies are up there. I think I want to continue focusing down here, but then again, I also want to be a little bit concerned about their armies coming in to intervene. So you know what? Let's go down this way. Call to arms. The Cordoban conquest of the Sheikhdom of Mercia. Fighting against the Emir of Cordoba.